Testing. Hey guys, it's Molly. Your turn.
Testing. Hey guys, it's Molly.
The exact same thing. And both our mics are recording. So I feel like, are you okay? Do you need a Band-Aid or anything?
No, I'm fine.
He's such an evil cat. And I don't.
It's okay.
I know there's things I can do.
Why would you though?
But I don't do them. And I don't feel bad.
No.
I feel bad when he hurts
You
people.
shouldn't.
Oh my god, that's iconic. Hello friends, welcome back to That's Iconic. I am your host, Molly Tweedy, and I am so excited to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Whether you are a returning listener, a new listener, or you're not really a listener, but you're here because you came across my show somehow, probably because everybody's leaving all those 5-star reviews, and you wanted to see what the deal is, and I'm glad you're here. So thank you for joining us today. I'm ready to ramble on, and I know my guest is too. We're ready to dive in and have a good time. That's Iconic has brought me so many great experiences, regardless of the number of listens, the number of likes, the number of reviews I receive, the number of emails, regardless of any of that. I'm making memories with the people I care about. Couldn't be happier to be doing that every other week. I almost said every week. I almost was like, couldn't be happier to do that every day. I was like, wait. I do be making memories every day, to be fair. Speaking of the number of emails and reviews, little segue, don't forget to email that's at gmail.com. I almost messed it up for the first time. I'll take a funny story, I'll take a question or two, I'll hand out some dating advice, whatever you need. Let me know. I actually got an email, I think it's a scam, but an email from a woman that was like, I listened to your podcast and like wondering if you would like to do it professionally. And I was reading it and like, it sounds legit, but I'm like, no, like, I know this is fake. There's no way. So yeah, send me an email. Also hop on Apple Podcasts and leave me a review. I haven't checked those in a while to see if people have been, but if you have been, thank you. If you haven't, please get on it. I would love to see some. And then on Facebook and Instagram, I'm on there as That's Iconic or That's Iconic Podcast. Try both. I'm not really sure. Hit like, hit follow, stay up to date on everything iconic that's happening. Again, this week, we have a video camera set up. So those of you watching the video have already seen my lovely guest to my left, to your right. And yeah, I'm ready to dive right in. Hopefully the video stays this time. If we hear a click, we have a problem because that's what happened last time. And Robbie and I both were like, shit, okay, cool. So yeah, if it doesn't work out this time, I'll figure it out. By the third try, we'll have it down. But I'm hoping things go well. So we'll have visual and audio. I was pleasantly surprised by the number of views the video got, and people seem to enjoy it. So I was happy about that. So yes, moving right along, we're going to get into our guest today. Tonight on That's Iconic, we have another longtime friend in the studio. Can you see my notes?
No.
I'm always so stressed.
No.
Okay, I'm like, don't be peeking.
I can't even see them, but I'm like staring at them like I can't make out a single word.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So, yes, we have another longtime friend. There's going to be a lot of those. Longtime friends, longtime family. I do have a few not so longtime friends coming up, so that'll be fun. But regardless of the timeline, which I still don't know how long the long time we have has been. You don't either?
No, I have no idea.
That's going to be a problem. I was hoping you would know. Well, regardless of that, please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, one of the loveliest souls I have ever come across, Cassie Tweedy.
Hello.
Welcome to That's Iconic.
So happy to be here.
Yeah, how are you feeling about today? Are you nervous?
No, I've
excited?
been so excited.
Okay,
Ever since you
cool.
told me like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, okay, I have to practice my voice.
I was like, you're going to be, well, originally you were going to be episode 5, and then
Yes.
timing worked out, so now you're episode 6. But yeah, I'm glad you're excited to be here.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like most people are like, oh my god, like, it's so intimidating, this setup, everything.
Oh, no, I'm so nervous right now.
Oh, okay, well, fair.
But I'm excited.
I'll take nervous or excited. I'll take whatever you can give me. Okay, so we truly don't know how long we've been friends?
I want to say, based on the pictures that I was just looking at,
Yeah.
it looks like my sophomore year of high school.
Okay, so I'm 3 years older than you.
And you took my senior picture, so it has to be like...
True. You think, I feel like we were friends when I was still in high school, though. If it was your sophomore year, I would have graduated already. Like, I feel like we were friends.
Can you, like, bleep something out?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. When I was dating...
I'm like, actually, I can't bleep it.
I knew... Sorry, we have to leave that in. We were friends then.
Okay.
So when he was...
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it does feel like in my head, I was like, probably since I was like 15, but you would have been 12. Yeah. So we were not friends.
With Webkins together.
We're like, you want to come over and play Webkins? No, we were not friends that long. But still, that's a long time. So if I was 18, that's been 7 years.
Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy. Probably 7 or 8. Probably before I turned 18 or so.
Oh my God.
Still, though, same thing I told Hannah. Once you hit 7 years, the friendship sticks. That's what they say. It's like a study show. No, I have the article right here. Yes. I'm like, okay, well, by the way, nice. Okay, cool. So now we know at least a general vicinity of when we became friends, but I don't remember how. Like, it was truly just, we're both from small towns close by and met each other. Yeah. Like, we just got to know each other.
Oh my God.
Which worked out well, clearly, but.
I do know how.
How? I can bleep it. Or just cut it.
Just cut this.
How? I have to know. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair. You're right. Forgot about that. Okay. So, anywho, and I feel like in addition to, well, now I know how long we've been friends and why, but I feel like we have a very interesting friendship.
Yes.
Like, I'll try to explain to people, like, oh, yeah, I'm hanging out with my friend Cassie, and some people will be like, who? Yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, we've been friends for actually a really long time, but we never see each other. I feel like, I don't know, I've always just thought that's hilarious, because, like, we can go, I don't know what the longest we've gone without hanging out is, but I feel like it's been at least 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
Probably more. Like, we just hung out, which we'll get into. We just hung out, like, 2 weeks ago for a whole day. And when we got done hanging out, I was like, I feel like I haven't seen her in, like, a year.
I know. Yeah.
And it just happened. So that's interesting. But, yeah, like, we lately have been talking a lot.
Yes.
But, yeah, we truly go very long periods of time. We always Snapchat. We got that streak going. But, yeah, we go a long time without chit-chatting or hanging sometimes. And it's always the same, which is iconic, if you ask me. So to start off, we'll get into our drinks, and then I want to hear about you. But why don't you explain to the audience what we got going on here?
Okay. So I was on a party bus for Halloween, and we went into the bar, and I'm like, I'm not drinking tonight. I don't feel like it. Drinking makes me sick every time I do it. So I asked the bartender. I was like, okay, I'll have one. I asked her, what is your sweetest drink with grenadine and pineapple? And she said, I'll make you a pineapple upside down cake. I said, is there tequila in it? She said, no. I was like, okay, perfect. And it's UV cake, pineapple juice, and grenadine.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I, disclaimer, tasted it before we started the episode because I was excited. And it tastes so freaking good. Yeah. Like, I like pineapple upside down cake, but I feel like I don't really have it often. Like, who really makes that?
That was basically me asking if you liked pineapple.
Yeah, fair.
Like, I didn't want to give you the drink.
Which I do. But I didn't realize the UV was the cake kind. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Pineapple upside down cake.
Such a high school thing.
Never did I think.
UV cake.
Yeah. No. UV anything. Get out of here. But no, it's good. So we have to do a little cheers and a sip right now. A little ASMR for all you who don't like it. 10 out of 10. It's so good.
I love it.
I normally don't like sweet, but it's like it's not like sugary sweet.
Yeah, it's like naturally
sweet. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's like a natural version of it. Well, thank you for the iconic beverage. Oh, yeah. Iconic beveragino. We love excited. It. Yes, so we got our drink. We want to hear about you. So tell us about you. What do you do? Like, what's your life like day to day? Just give us the rundown.
I feel like I'm starting a college class again.
Introduce yourself to the class. Icebreaker.
Okay, my name is Cassie I, Tweedy. My social security
Cassie
number is...
Why didn't I know that? What's my middle name? Do you know?
Molly Jane?
Marie.
Marie.
Okay, good. We didn't know either one. Okay. I'm like, now I don't feel bad for not knowing your middle name.
Maybe I thought it was Molly Joe. I don't.
Oh, that would be cute.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Any name that ends in an E sound with Joe as the middle name always
Yeah.
sounds good, to
Yeah.
be fair.
That's true.
Anyway, proceed.
Okay. So, I am a senior at UNO, studying communications, minoring in journalism, and I have a dog named Mochi.
An adorable dog named Mochi.
He's so cute. And a cat named Henry.
Named Hemorrhoids?
Sorry.
I was like, whoa.
Hemorrhoid.
Named Henry. How old? Wait, Mochi's how old?
6
Like,
months.
he's not even a year old.
Yeah.
How old's Henry? I forget.
So
you told me this story.
That's a funny story.
Tell it.
We went and adopted Henry from a shelter in Fremont, and I knew I wanted a black cat, or just a cat with black in it, but she's like, oh yeah, these two came from the same litter, they're not bonded, they don't really get along that well. And I was like, oh okay, how old are they? And like, she said they were 4, their name tags on their kennel said that they were 4. And we're like, okay, perfect. So we adopted him, and then like a few weeks later we took Henry to the vet, and I got his vet papers out, I handed him to the vet, and he was like, oh, he's an old little guy. I'm like, oh, he's only 4. He's like, he's 9. It's like, what? I had no idea.
It's funny, but it's not, because that's
Yes.
messed up that they were like, oh yeah, he's 4 years
Yeah.
old, and they were 5 years off.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yes, because she said they were from the same litter.
And in cats, you can't tell.
No.
I mean, you can't, in dogs, probably not either.
No.
Between 4 years old and 9 years
Yeah.
old, usually. But that's so...
I know.
Did you ever... I don't even know if I asked you. Did you ever go back and be like...
I texted her, and
Okay.
she said, oh, sorry about that. That's it.
Yikes.
I'm like, lady, this cat is double plus some
Yeah.
of how old you told me he was.
Yeah, double plus a year.
Yes.
That is
Like,
ridiculous.
okay.
My goodness. Well, do you like Henry, though?
Yeah.
No. That's me with Jinx.
He's all right.
Jinx just turned a year, and I'm like, God,
Yes.
15
Everyone
more of
loves
these.
him, but I'm like,
Yeah.
shake a treat bag and you'll figure out how
Even at...
bad he
So
is.
is he 10 now? Or
Yeah.
10/5?
Something, yeah.
How is he still, like, super energetic and...
No.
Okay, good.
Because when we
Just
got
like an
him,
asshole?
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Yes.
Jinx's energy...
Oh, yeah.
But if he was just a
He's
dick
genuinely
most
like
of the time,
an
I
old
wouldn't.
man.
Okay, I wouldn't be as mad if he was just rude.
Oh, yeah.
But he's too much all the time. So that's good to know. If I make it to
Yes.
year 10, it'll be better. God. And then Mochi, your dog.
Yes.
Yeah, 6 months. And did you get him like right away? How old was he when you got him?
He was like 8 weeks.
Okay, yeah. So you've had him for a
Yep.
solid, the majority, obviously,
Yes.
of what he's known. Cool. And you live with your boyfriend.
Yes.
In your cute little apartment, which we'll get to.
Yes.
You're in school. You already said that. You mentioned on your questionnaire that you're in college to prove a point.
Yes.
And I want to hear about that.
Okay.
In college to prove a point was like, I read it, and without even knowing what meaning was behind it, I was like, whoa.
Yes.
That's so
Wow.
cool.
Hit deep.
So I gotta know.
Minor.
Journalism.
Okay. So.
Hey, cheers to that, because me too.
Oh, yeah.
Journalism's where it's at,
matters.
bro.
Oh, yeah. So no one in my family, like, family.
Mm-hmm. Like immediate family?
Yeah, immediate family plus most of my extended family
Hmm.
has finished college.
Okay.
And I wanted to drop out really bad. So I finished my
Me too. I
yeah.
did. I did for a little bit.
So bad. I finished my first semester and I was in my basement at home, and my dad and my stepmom came downstairs because I texted my dad not realizing he was almost home.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I want to drop out of school, and I
Mhm.
want to go to cosmetology school really bad.
Yeah.
And
I remember you telling me about that.
yes, he came downstairs and they were so supportive of it. And he said, it's okay, you can drop out. I'll pay for cosmetology school. It's fine. It's really fine. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. And I think that's when it hit me. It's like, no, you should be telling me to go to college. You should be pushing me.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, no.
Never mind.
I'm going to college.
That was the motivation you needed.
Yes.
Was them trying to motivate you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that they were like supportive.
Oh, yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yes.
Like, clearly, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but clearly in a way, subconsciously, you didn't want to quit school.
Yes.
Because when they encouraged you to quit, you were like,
Yes. I think that's when I realized just how important it was to me to finish college.
Nice.
Like, not necessarily proving a point, but like making a point by finishing when no one else in my family has.
Yeah.
I think
That's
was
cool.
the only reason, but
First generation.
yeah.
Me too.
They make that such a big deal at UNO.
They do.
They're like, stand up if you're a first generation.
I got a special medal and everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You probably will. You'll get a little medal to wear the day of.
I'm so
First
excited.
generation, graduate.
First gen.
I mean, they make a big deal because I feel like, not everyone, but I feel like most people are first generation because, like, the background they came from, maybe their parents didn't have the resources to go.
Yep.
Like, I think, from what I know, I feel like my parents could have gone to school and, like, financially it would have been okay.
Yeah.
But they didn't, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe here and there a little bit, but they never finished. And so it's like, I think a lot of times the stigma is, like, if you're a first generation college student, you had to overcome all these obstacles and, like,
which I agree with.
I was privileged as heck, though. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was still difficult to go to college just as much as the next guy or girl. But, yeah, I was not one of those people that, like, really had a rough go and, like, really needed the support as the first generation.
Yes.
Like, that's not... But the title's still cool.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I like it.
Yeah.
I will
first
claim
gen.
that. That is fine.
I'm where it's at right here. Exciting. Yes, to prove a point, we support that. So I want to get into the fun day we had recently because I know that's going to be a good chunk of conversation and we got to talk about it. So for the first time in like a year, we hung out and I don't know, I'm excited to talk about it because I want to touch on the talent that you have, first of all, and the fact that you love interior design.
Oh, yeah.
Which for the listeners and the viewers. So Cassie and I hung out and I wanted to kind of redecorate my apartment because a lot of it, I don't know, just wasn't, like, I love my apartment. I'm happy here, but I needed it to be my space, and it wasn't my space. So Cassie was like, girl, sign me up. And I gave you a budget.
Yes.
And I was like, run wild. Let me just swipe my card. Let's do it. So before we, like, really talk about, oh, here's what we did, blah, blah, blah. How did you, like, when did you figure out you loved that, or how did you get good at it? Like, explain.
I honestly, when I was in high school, so my family did not have a lot of money growing up and my parents were divorced. Mm-hmm. So I watched so much YouTube and it's like room tours and whatever.
Yeah.
So because of that, I would like redo all of my furniture and paint it myself to make it look newer.
Nice.
And I was just so jealous of all these 2012 YouTuber influencers.
Yeah. And all their decor that they were getting, and yeah.
But I like finally figured out how to get really good pieces for cheap. Mm-hmm. And like I would just make my room super cute, and then Pinterest became a thing, and my sister logged into my Pinterest, and to this day she is not logged out. So our username is Josie and Cassie Tweedy.
Oh, fun.
And our profile picture is a picture of us.
It's like sharing a Netflix, but it's Pinterest, so, and it's a picture of you.
Exactly. Yes.
That's so cute.
So I have a board on there that has like 600 some followers, and
dang,
it is like,
I didn't even know you could follow people's boards.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go follow yours.
Yeah. But there's probably over 20,000 pins on there, just constant scrolling and like, oh, I like that piece,
Damn.
But in my head I'm only like enjoying one thing in the picture.
Oh, yeah.
But to everyone
it's like a whole
else,
room
it's like,
of a photo.
like a giant room. That's pretty.
Yeah, and you're like, I like that one piece,
No,
like that book in the corner, the way
Yes.
the color it is and the way it's positioned or something.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Interesting. So it's just kind of always been a thing for you.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Do you have plans in the future to do something like that? Like, because your major's communication.
Yeah.
So what do you have in mind?
I would love...
With or without interior design?
Okay. I would love to do interior design. I wanted to go to college for interior design until I realized it wasn't offered at UNO and it's offered at UNL. I'm like, no, I'm not going to UNL.
We don't do Lincoln here.
I'm doing communications.
Sorry to all the listeners that went to UNL and Lincoln, but
sorry, suck it.
Skirt gotta go. Absolutely not.
The whole aura just doesn't.
The whole vibe. It takes. This is off. I mean, it's on topic, but it's off topic. It takes a specific person.
Oh yeah.
To go to the University of Nebraska.
You have
Lincoln.
to want to be in a sorority or fraternity. You
or
have
just
to drink every day.
Be in that environment. Like you have to be the right person for that environment.
I feel like it's extroverts versus introverts.
Yeah. Well, Omaha is a commuter school primarily, so we don't have as much of like I feel like a lot of people that go to Lincoln are still very. I don't know how to, I'm not saying this in a bad way. It sounds bad even in my head. But like from Newman at least, so many people go to Lincoln.
Yeah.
And they hang out with people from high school, which I did too for a very long time and I still do. But yeah, it's like instead of kind of really branching out and going elsewhere, it's kind of I feel like it's more of a comfort zone thing.
Yes.
Which is fine and it's affordable. It's in Nebraska. College anywhere is expensive, but college in Nebraska is better than elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it just isn't for everyone.
No. I was actually, I toured Northwest Missouri State.
Oh, yeah.
And
I remember.
Yes. Added all the classes to my cart. Yeah. Chose my dorm. I was done. I'm like, I'll tour UNO. Like, and then.
Why not?
I was like, okay. I'll stay here.
Just kidding. I'm going to go here.
I love Omaha.
Yeah. Omaha's the best. I truly love her.
Oh, yes. She's
yes. So interior design, anywho. Yeah, I don't remember where we started. Not that it really matters, but we got together like early afternoon and drove all over Omaha, picked out tons of stuff, brought it back and set it up. And it was so fun. Like I was shocked at how quickly and how well you just like make your way around a store. Like, no. Oh, actually, yes. Okay, now we're going to grab this. Ooh, I could spray paint that and it'll fit. Oh, if I stack this with this, it's going to go. And like, I swear I was just pushing the cart, minding my business, just like watching what was going on. And like, you're pulling things together and like creating this flow just within the cart. And I was pushing it and I literally was like, okay.
Where are these things going?
And that's the thing is, I'm the perfect person to have someone do that for me because regardless of whether or not I trust you to do it correctly, I don't really care. Yeah. And I know, like, at the end of the day, you're going to do it better than I would. So why would I not just give you control creatively?
I felt like I was walking with, like, a sugar daddy or something.
He's your sugar mama over here. I'm like, here's the card.
Pushing the card. I'm adding things. Oh, swipe the card.
I have gotten... We should do, like, a video tour while we're recording. Yes. But I have gotten the most compliments... Obviously on the TV stand, the entertainment stand thing, because it's beautiful, black and marble. But in the bathroom, the little stand you got for like the soap, and there's a little like crystal thing on it. Yeah. Everybody compliments that when they use my bathroom. Yep. And like they obviously say the rest looks good too, but they always make a note to comment on that after they use the bathroom. I'm jealous
of it. I love it.
It's so cute, and like, I swear, since you did everything, I haven't touched anything. Like I
walked in there, and I'm like, wow, it's exactly the same.
The way that you set up the bathroom soap has not been moved at all. I moved the soap a few times because Jinx climbs up there and he bumps it, and I'll have to scoot it back over. But I'm like, this goes here.
Let's see how heavy.
I'm like, it doesn't go here, it goes here. You gotta move it. But yeah, since that day that we did all that, and there's still bits and pieces that we've talked about, like, oh, we still need to do this or whatever. I'm just letting my bank account recover. Yes. But since that day, like, I always enjoy my apartment. I live with my brother, but it still feels like my own place all the time. And even when we're hanging out together, I'm like, oh, this is our space. It's so cool. But like, I've never been the type of person to be like, oh my God, the feng shui, like it has to be correct or whatever.
Yes.
But it's so obvious that just the little changes you make, like throwing these pillows here, me already having these blue pillows and not even realizing they would look good out here. Yep. And you walked into my bedroom and you were like, there they go. And I was like, oh my God, they look so good.
I'll take that.
And I had them 8 feet away for the last like 6 months, not even realizing.
Well, I saw this rug.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you have blue pillows.
I didn't even know. I was like, cool.
Yes. Okay.
So that goes to show I don't notice things like that, but I love when everything looks nice. I just don't know how to get there. So yes, I truly have enjoyed being in this space so much more than I already did because of what you did with it. And it clearly made a difference. It feels so much lighter in here and everything. And your apartment is beautiful.
Thank you.
As well. Oh my goodness. I like leading up to the day you helped me set this up. I would be like, yeah, my friend Cassie's doing this. They'd be like, oh, I would like mention your place. And I'd be like, here, I have photos.
Yeah.
And I showed so many people your apartment. They're always like, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. She's going to do your apartment. That's so cool. But yeah, from moving in to where you are, it was empty. How long did you have everything already? Like, how long did it take you to get it to look as like homey and comfy as it does now and like stylish and everything?
I had a coffee table and the couches in my old apartment. I have like something on my lip.
Oh no. Are you okay?
Yeah. Where is it? Sorry.
I'm like, I'm not cutting this out, so
okay, we're fine. So
how long did it take, or did you? Yeah.
Okay, so in my old apartment, I had 2 couches from my dad's basement, and so those went back to him. I had a coffee table and 2 end tables for the
Are you wearing
room.
a Northwest Missouri State sweatshirt right now?
No, this is Wesley.
Oh, I thought it was. I was like, how
Go
funny.
Bearcats.
I almost went to school there. I got the merch.
Oh yeah, I did.
I did too when I toured
a t-shirt.
Peru State. I don't have that sweatshirt anymore. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't know where it ended up.
Yeah. Don't know.
But go on. I apologize. I got distracted.
I had. Okay, so the coffee table, 2 end tables, and Henry's cat tower, my makeup desk, and that's it.
Damn.
So we got our couch, like, as we moved in, and our dresser, which is now completely different than what it was when we moved in.
You just painted it, too.
Yes. And
it looks sick.
Oh, I love it.
It looks so good.
It made...
Changing, because was it like a washed gray before, or like a brown?
Yeah.
And now it's just completely black with the gold handles. Yeah. It looks
well,
so
I
good.
originally... I don't know why I based our entire apartment off of this rug that I just loved off of Amazon. It's like an oriental gray and white rug. Now I hate gray. So anything gray in my apartment, I'm like, no.
Do you still have the rug?
Yeah. And it looks great. Like, in...
Do you hear the basketball?
Yep.
There's one woman that lives here. She's like... There's one woman that lives in my apartment complex who is like... upper 40s. She's got to be 50.
She's a baller.
She's got to be 50s at least. And she will just walk around dribbling a basketball, and like sometimes she'll be on like a business call, sometimes she'll just be talking to herself. Okay. So what were we talking about? Oh, your apartment, obviously.
Yes.
And your dresser. Yes, it looks very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, it all like you sent me I think a photo like of your coffee bar and your living room, and then like the view from your couch to your TV area.
Yeah.
And I literally was just like, can I just copy paste? Like, why can't I just do that?
I kind of did in your bathroom a little bit.
Maybe a little. I guess I haven't seen your bathroom, so I wouldn't know, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
We're a fan. It's okay. See, now it's recording fine. So hopefully we're okay. For those watching video, we had a minor cutout moment. And I decided if I have to get up and fix it every now and then, it's fine. It's just annoying. Anyway, yes. So, adorable apartment. And you said people walk in and they're like, well, we know who decorated this.
Yes.
Because they just know that you're all about it. Which is so funny. I love that that's like your brand. And also in your apartment, I saw in your questionnaire you will be hosting Christmas this year.
Yes.
Is that like Friendsmas or like your family?
My family Christmas.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
I'm terrified.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I have, like, it's always at my mom's house. Mm-hmm. So I feel like there's just this massive tradition that I'm just going to ruin. But
I bet you won't ruin it.
No.
How would you ruin it?
It's fine. not by not playing National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's literally the only thing we do.
There's just this massive tradition.
Yeah, it's so important
And it's
to my
just
family.
a movie.
Yes.
You're like, I can't even imagine.
I know.
Are you doing how are you preparing besides the basic? Like, are you gonna, I don't know, because you have an apartment. It's not like a house where it's this huge open dining area. So how many people, how are you gonna set it up?
It's me, my 3 siblings, boyfriend, mom, and then my sister's husband and their 2 kids. But the kids are small, so.
Still, that's a good chunk of people. How many is that?
8.
Sister, husband, 2 kids. Damn.
But
still,
I also feel like...
Is it just going to be like grab your plate and sit wherever type of vibe? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because our couch can basically sit like 6 people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then we have a dining table.
Nice. That's not bad. Are you making any interesting food for it, or are you going traditional? I
just tried out for Christmas, but it'll probably be for Thanksgiving too. Mm-hmm. I made these apple pie cookies.
Ooh.
Where you like cut out crust into apple shapes, put apple filling or apple pie filling.
Okay.
And then close it with like a fork, go around it.
The little where you like put the imprint.
Yes. Make it look fancy.
Yeah, it looks cute.
And then egg wash, cinnamon and sugar, and it's like a little apple pie.
Wow.
And they were so good.
Can't wait for you to make an extra one for me.
I know, I should have made some.
You bring those instead of drinks.
So I went to Hy-Vee and I'm like, should I bring something to eat? But then I'm like, they don't want to hear us
And you
chewing.
get here and I'm like, are you hungry?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, fun. Well, speaking of food, not necessarily Christmas food, but it appears on your questionnaire, at least in certain moments, I would consider you one and make fun of you for it, a picky eater.
Yes.
You're not a picky eater, but these are 2 items that I'm like...
They're in a lot of foods.
Red flag.
Yes, I know.
You put down you don't like pizza or cheese.
I don't like pizza because I don't like cheese. But pizza is just like, oh my god, no.
Is there a pizza where you can get it without cheese?
I like margarita pizza.
Okay.
A lot.
Mozzarella.
Yes.
But usually when they make margarita pizza, it's not covered. It's like spots.
Yep.
Okay. Do you eat the mozzarella on it or do you avoid it?
No.
Okay.
It's really good.
Why don't you like cheese then?
It tastes like spoiled milk.
It's crazy. I mean, it is.
I know.
Technically.
Why would you
They're like, this cheese has been aged. I'm like, you put nasty milk.
Yeah.
Just to be honest.
Yep. It's old milk.
I mean, I get where you're coming from.
Yes.
But it is such a gift
to
this earth.
I know. I recently tried a very fancy Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
I was a fan.
Like a legit Parmesan cheese or like out of a...
No, a
the
giant triangle. I just took a bite.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Proud of you.
Thank
That's
you.
a big step.
Really stepping out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, she's going off, you guys. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Because the day that we did my apartment thing, I was like scrolling through DoorDash and I went past a few pizza places and I remember you being like, anything but pizza. And I was like, cool. And I don't even know if I asked at the time. I just was like, fair.
I try to not make it obvious because some people will be like, oh.
I think you said it in a way where I was like, oh, it just doesn't sound good to her. And I moved on.
Yep.
But if you would have been like, oh, I hate pizza, I would have been like,
yeah.
Excuse me? I would have been like, explain yourself.
Oh, I'm not in the mood for pizza right now.
Not feeling it, actually.
Never have been.
Not at the moment. So that's interesting. But it makes more sense. I'll accept it. That's fine. Cheese... And in general, at least lately, I feel like a lot of people that I talk to often have been like, I'm not eating cheese anymore. Like, I'm cutting dairy because
I'm also lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
Do
you like coffee?
Love
okay,
coffee.
Yeah. I was like, yes, you do. What's your go-to coffee order? Do you do no dairy? You're like almond milk or oat milk or something?
No. If I'm going to Starbucks, I reap the...
the dairy benefits.
Yes. Coffee.
But in the long run, it's not a benefit for you.
No.
With your lactose intolerance.
If I want to be energetic, it shouldn't confine me to a room for over an hour. Anyways.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So I use lactose-free milk, which tastes exactly the same as milk. You can buy it at Hy-Vee and Walmart.
Yeah. I hate milk, so I won't be testing that.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. Cereal.
Like, I hate milk, but I'll do cheese any day.
Yeah. But,
spoiled milk.
most coffee creamers are lactose free. So, my, like, daily coffee, I make, the Rose de Colombia
Okay.
Nespresso shots on my Nespresso, and lactose free milk and the sugar cookie coffee creamer.
Ooh,
So good.
I've never tried it.
And then I have the Starbucks vanilla syrup.
Okay.
You can buy them at Hy-Vee, which is very weird to me because you
Where
can't
was
buy
I?
them anywhere else.
I don't know what store I was at the other day, but there was a whole setup of syrups, and I was like, I was at Walmart, I think.
Yeah.
And in the coffee aisle, they had like a whole section, and I was
they
like,
have
why
the
have I never
little
even
mini
noticed
ones.
this before?
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah. But I should invest, because I buy cold brew, and then just a creamer.
Yeah.
I've been doing almond milk lately, and I've noticed, like, I don't usually like need to go to the bathroom after a coffee like a lot of people do, but I usually do, like, my stomach hurts for a little bit, or like, I don't know, I always just feel weird.
Yeah.
And maybe my other habits were why as well, and I've changed some of those.
Yeah.
But since drinking the almond milk, I have like a pumpkin one and a vanilla one or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, my mornings are so much smoother because I'm not doing like the dairy filled creamer or whatever.
You just feel like
lighter.
It like drinking a coffee with milk in it, I just feel like sluggish.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't wake me up.
Yeah, it happens. Interesting. Anyway, I don't know how we were talking about dairy. I was like, how did I get on coffee? I was so confused. Okay, switching gears in a major way, because this is not related at all to what we were talking about. But you put down that you're a big Meryl Streep fan, and you noted a fun fact about her that I was not aware of. So I need you to explain.
It's a fun fact.
Her name? Is her real name something else?
No.
Okay, then wait.
Do you remember we were in the car and I'm like, oh, what's her name? And I said, oh.
Cheryl? You said Cheryl, I think.
I said Cheryl Meep.
Cheryl Meep.
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I read that on your questionnaire and I thought you were saying, like, you're such a Meryl Streep fan that you know her real name is Cheryl Streep.
Oh, Cheryl.
Turns out it's an inside joke that I wasn't even in on.
No.
See, it's because we don't see each other.
I know.
We need to hang out more. Okay, so clearly that was a fail on my part. I literally read your thing and it said Meryl Streep and I think it said Cheryl if you're educated.
Yes.
And I read that and I was like, is her real name Cheryl? I was like, I'm not going to Google it.
I'm a super fan. I've seen her birth certificate. I would know.
Stop. I'm so stupid. That's hilarious. I was like ready. I was like, that's crazy. How'd you know that?
I have to bring that up.
I'm so ready to go. Are you actually a huge Meryl Streep fan?
No, I just love her. Like, you know those questions
or were you just putting the inside joke?
I was just putting the inside joke.
Oh my God.
I also do love her. You know those
same,
questions where it's like, if you could have dinner with anyone in the world, who would it be?
It would be Meryl Streep.
I almost said Cheryl. Like,
Cheryl Meep.
Cheryl Meep. Meryl Streep.
She would intimidate me. I don't think I could choose her.
Just play a little dancing queen. I think she'll loosen up.
But see, that role's iconic, but I feel like so many of her roles are such intimidating characters.
Like Devil Wears Prada.
Devil Wears Prada or Little Women. Have you seen it?
Yes.
She's intimidating in that movie. She's like a spooky aunt.
I know.
Wealthy spooky aunt. I don't know. I don't know who I would pick. I'd probably pick somebody so, like, lame that in the long run I would regret choosing.
Yeah.
Like someone I'm a fan of right now that's relevant.
Josh.
Yeah. But then in like 20 years I would be like, why didn't I pick someone cool?
Yeah.
Like Oprah or Barack Obama or like someone
I feel
prominent.
like Johnny Depp. That used to be my answer.
Johnny Depp. That's a
Yeah.
good one. Oh, now I'm thinking.
Yes.
Ooh, I feel like we can't. It's a rabbit hole. No, for real. That would be so interesting.
I know.
Who else? See, in my head, the first person I think of is, like, Florence Pugh, who I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
And anyone listening who knows that is like, shut the fuck up.
I have no idea who that is.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You do not know?
Florence
Cassie,
Pugh?
you've opened a can of worms
I'm
with
so
me
sorry.
now. How do you not know?
Is that Umbrella Academy?
No.
Okay.
Florence
no
Pugh
idea.
is also in Little Women. She plays Amy with the bangs.
Okay.
She's in Black Widow.
I need to see her.
Midsummer. The main girl in Midsummer. That spooky movie. I've still
Yeah,
never seen
yeah,
it, but you
yeah.
know what movie I'm talking
Mhm.
about. What else?
If I see
She's
her,
going to be
I'll
in
know
Don't
her.
Worry, Darling with Harry Styles. She's the girl, the main girl. You know that movie that's coming?
Yes.
What else?
Were you a directioner?
Was I a directioner?
Mhm.
Absolutely not. Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I had.
Okay, to be fair, I was into Fifth Harmony, so it's not that much.
Okay, yeah.
It's not better.
I had a fan page. We bought tickets
On
to
what?
see them in Kansas. Instagram.
Instagram fan
Yeah.
page? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cassie,
It was the real deal.
the fact that I know that about you now might be a deal
Yeah, I
breaker.
had 6,000 followers.
This next 6 months that we don't talk might turn into forever. You had
It's
how many
fine.
followers?
6,000. Yeah.
What?
Because
For your One Direction fan account?
Yes, Louis Tomlinson's girlfriend liked my picture,
The stands.
and then she like.
Well, good thing I'm having you on. You can post it on your One
Stop.
Directioner fan
I know. Oh my god.
This is her. She's
Okay,
dating that
yeah,
Zach
yeah, yeah.
Braff guy,
Yep.
that old guy. Wait, that's Harry
No, I
Styles.
know who it is.
You know who I'm talking about, though.
Yes.
Love her. Obsessed with her. Directioner, a One Direction fan account. I never had anything like that for Fifth Harmony, but I was invested.
Mhm.
Invested.
I had
Are you still a big fan of all of them?
no
Any of them? Like Harry?
Niall.
Niall? More than
Mhm.
Harry?
Yeah. Harry's overrated.
I'll give you that.
Not gonna lie.
I'll give you that.
Not gonna lie.
You're a win for that because
Thank you.
you chose Niall instead.
I had
That's
Harry
solid.
Styles. You know those like giant sticky notes? Basically like poster paper with a little bit of sticky stuff.
Yes.
Harry.
Each
Styles.
one?
Yep.
So they were
And
massive.
I colored in each one and like so dumb.
Like in your room?
Covered my wall.
Nice.
Yeah, in my room.
To be fair, I always would make my mom buy me those like Teen Bop magazines
Oh, yeah.
or like Tiger Beat.
Yep.
And I would rip the posters right out of them. I wouldn't even read the magazine.
The giant collage.
Scotch tape them to my
Yes.
wall or sticky tack them.
Yep.
Like
Doesn't matter who it was.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
Never once would I hang a woman, but nowadays,
Yeah.
like, what was I doing? Way back when I was like Zac Efron,
Yes.
Robert Pattinson, Taylor Lautner,
Yeah.
all the stars, Cody Simpson.
Oh, yes.
Whoever played Jake in Hannah Montana, that guy's name, the blonde one.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
though?
know exactly who you're talking about.
David Archuleta.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of more.
Every time I think
This is so
every time I
nostalgic.
hear the name David Archuleta, I think of Danny DeVito.
Why?
I don't know.
Danny
There's no
DeVito.
reason.
There's no connection, but
So
you
he
make
pops
that.
up in my head. I'm like, why?
Why do you have Danny DeVito?
I have no idea.
On your wall.
I don't know.
See, now I would have Danny DeVito on my wall.
Oh, yeah,
but not
'cause
when I
it's
was. Yes, and I'm obsessed with him. He's
Have a
hilarious.
shrine.
Danny DeVito, Daddy. I'm trying to think of more people because that's hilarious. I can't think of any others, but some of them were inappropriate. Like not nasty,
Oh yeah.
but like. Some of those photos, it's like you're like 13.
I know.
That's so
Yeah.
inappropriate.
like I do not need to see like
yeah,
the top of
like they would be
your-
like wet in a white
Yes.
tank top, and my mom would be like, "Oh, you got another poster on your wall."
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, "Yeah."
Oh wow, that's cute.
And I'm not even interested. Like,
Who's that?
what was the reason for that, Molly?
Yes.
It's like I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who was your? Do you even know who was your like biggest or first celebrity crush? Like think way back. It could be a lot of people will say like a cartoon character's name. You know what I mean?
Okay,
On
yeah.
TikTok, they'll be like, "What's that girl from Kim Possible? Shigo."
Yes.
They'll be like, "She was my first celebrity crush,"
That's my
or
Halloween costume for
"Oh my
next
god,
year. Yeah.
you told me that."
Yep.
That's exciting.
It's supposed to be the past 3 years, but it's fine.
I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yes.
Should I do it? Even though I wasn't the
That would
Joker
be
this year,
cute.
we were both
We
supposed
could
to be the
just twins
Joker.
again.
Talk about that.
The Joker?
How we were both
Oh
like
yes.
we both coincidentally realized
Yep.
it. That was so funny.
How did we even realize?
I sent you photos of like my Amazon cart when
Oh,
I was
yeah.
buying all the stuff for it. And you were like, "What are you being?" And I was like, "Sexy Joker." And you were like, "Bitch, shut up." And you sent me stuff that
Same.
you had bought. And I was like,
Yes.
"What the fuck?" Yeah, because everybody I told that to, they were like, "Oh, that's so funny." And they were like, "Are you guys going to the same party?" And I was like, "No, but I wish."
I know.
Because that'd be so funny.
Well, there was another Joker on our
The party bus.
Yeah, not a fan. Not at
And
all.
your boyfriend was Harley Quinn.
Yes.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I like that twist you guys had on it instead of
Thank
him
you.
just being something random.
Well,
you
we
know?
did the same thing last year.
True.
With Hugh Hefner and Playboy Bunny.
Yeah, he was the
so-
Playboy Bunny and you were
Yep.
Hugh. That was clever too.
Thank you.
We love that. We stan.
Stan.
We stan a good couple's costume. Anywho, so Meryl Streep.
Cheryl Meep.
It's an inside joke that I wasn't even aware of. Now I'm aware of it, and now I will never forget it because of this moment. Okay, another major different direction, because I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I remember a time when I feel like we really bonded over secret Instagram.
Yes.
Sinsta for the cool kids.
Yes.
Like, we were already friends, but I feel like the way we interacted on there, not only were we like besties on there, but like our followers watching us interact would be like, I love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like we were like our own little like, I don't know.
Celebrities.
Like a little celebrity moment. Not really, but
no.
I find that so hilarious. And you put down on the questionnaire that you still have yours, which I follow still, so I know that you do. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like nowadays that's not really a thing anymore.
No.
You feel that as well? That was my next question. I was like, do you still have a ton of people that use it?
Oh, no.
Why do you keep yours? What's the draw?
It won't disappear from my Instagram.
It just stays on your
I've
account.
Tried
oh yeah, because you can join them.
Yes.
And you can't get rid of it.
I can't. I've tried so many times. The next day, it's like, oh, sorry.
I'll bleep it. So nobody knows your Sinsta. Yeah, that is so funny because, well, when I deleted my Sinsta, when did I delete mine? Probably my freshman year of high school. Freshman year of college, I think I got rid of it. And I remember posting, like, it's been real, and everybody was like, no, don't go.
Goodbye.
It was like a little community.
I know.
It was so fun. Oh, I miss
met
Sinsta.
So many friends from, like, I had no idea who she was before Sinsta.
So you guys became pals?
Yeah.
Sinsta was a cultural reset.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't use it in a nasty way. Some people did, like in a mean way.
I feel like the Midwest was the only place that called it Sinsta. Everywhere else calls it Finsta.
Which sounds like like not
jail now.
It was a poor word choice. It sounds Shut the fuck up. Finsta sounds like a get over yourself, Molly. I'm like, it's so offensive. No, what I meant was like it just sounds wrong. Finsta sounds like
to the chair.
Jail. Just canceled. I don't know. It just sounds wrong. Okay, guys, back off. Yeah, and I always forget that you still have yours, because every now and then a post will pop up and I'm like, who is this? Like, I'm like, what is this account?
Oh no, I like all your pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always see it pop up on my notifications.
Yes, I have your notifications on for both accounts. So
you do?
Yes, I have for like 3 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I turned them on so long ago.
We have the most interesting friendship.
I know.
You're like, oh yeah, I get notified when you post, but I haven't seen you in 6 months. So I go on both accounts
and I like them for both. Don't you ever notice that it's like, oh wow, she liked them?
No, I never have, because if any friend's name popped up that quickly, I just, like, it's just one of my friends. I'm just like, oh, hey, and I get rid of the notification.
I have your notifications
like,
on.
Oh my god, that's
I'm
so
your
cute.
biggest fan.
I love that. I wonder if any of my friends are listening. Do you have my notifications on? I want to know. I wonder if anybody else does.
I know.
Doesn't have to be friends.
At least turn them on for That's Iconic podcast.
True that. That's like has, I think, on Spotify, or maybe it's just because she follows me, but she gets notified when I post a new episode, and I'm always like, cute. Thanks for following. That is so funny. I love that. Oh, I feel so special now. I truly do have such a big fan.
That's when we like weren't talking too. I'm like, oh, I may as well just turn them on, because I
can stay up to date on what she's up to.
Like stopped working, so I went and I turned on like a select few people's Instagram notifications.
Yeah.
So
I know Instagram lately, at least the Instagram stories stay true.
Yeah.
Like they're always the people that I want to see. I never get a rando.
Oh yeah. I scroll
for the most part
for like 10 seconds on Instagram. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I don't really Instagram. Pretty much any social media. TikTok I could spend hours on, which I know, we're the same. We're always messaging each other videos.
I know.
But Instagram and Facebook I could spend a little more time on. I like that Facebook notifies me if, like, someone I interact with a lot posts.
Oh, yeah.
Like my will post something and
Yeah.
it's just like a shared post and I always look at it and
Yep.
like it, or just like sometimes I'll just get rid of the notification because I'm like, oh, it's just another like, and multiple people, not just her. But yeah, Instagram is not as good as it used to be. I like posting on Instagram because it's fun when I have a fun photo to post. I'm like
once every 3 months.
Yeah.
My like count compared to like sophomore year of high school versus now, I was getting like 500 likes
in high school.
Yeah, per post, because I'm like, I need to post every single day if I want more followers and more likes.
That's true.
And now
the algorithm.
I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah. 50 like now.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Instagram, I can't scroll on there very often. I only get on it if somebody messages me or I'll look at the first like 5 stories.
I also feel like it's so bad for mental health. Like, at least mine. Like,
it is.
It just deteriorates as I scroll. Because I see, like, maybe one of my friends posts, and then it's like, picture of a bikini model, picture of a protein and people working out, picture of whatever.
Yeah.
It's like I want to see my friends.
I'm not interested.
I don't follow any of these people.
I want to see my pals.
Yes.
Lately, they have a new setting where you can, like, collaborate. Have you seen that? Or maybe it's just if you tag people? I don't know. I've seen, like, Barstool and something else where the username is. You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen that on my Explore page.
I hate that. I'm like, I don't want that.
No.
I don't want to see these little collaborations that are happening between influencers. Like, I don't care.
Who are your favorite TikTokers?
TikTokers? Yeah. Average fashion blogger. You know her?
What color is her hair? Reddish brown.
Reddish brown?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. She's so funny.
Yeah.
Love her. She recently did something with Chrissy Teigen. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw that.
Oh my god. It was hilarious. Yeah. Love her. I don't know. Who's one of yours? I'm trying to think.
The girl with the twins. Like, I never want kids, but there's this girl who has twins and she's a single mom. Mm-hmm. So popular. Their names are Violet and Scout.
Oh my god, cute.
But everyone calls them, like...
Are they both girls?
Funny, yeah.
Violet and Scout.
They're, like,
That's
funny
cute.
names. So everyone's like, oh my god, you're treating vodka and scotch so wrong. One example.
That's hilarious.
Michaela Naguera.
I don't know that one.
She,
I don't think.
She has makeup.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My For You page is just crackheads.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not actual crackheads.
No, mine are actual
You
crackheads.
sent me, and I'm always like, now my For You page is going to be actual crackheads.
It's because of my sister. I don't know how she got onto crackhead TikTok and meth talk, but she literally sends me them.
Yeah.
I'm like, stop. I click on it and say not interested. So they stop
you're
putting
like,
these
enough.
people.
I've been doing that a lot lately. Because
Yeah.
every now and then one comes up and I'm like, I did not sign up for that. Get out of here. I don't want that.
Like, my boyfriend got a TikTok, like, less than a year ago. Mm-hmm. And he started doing that. I'm like, what are you doing?
They're not interested.
How do you know how to do that?
How'd you know how to do that, you little tech whiz?
Yes. So I recently started doing it too.
No, yeah, I'd say Average Fashion Blogger is my favorite. And then there's always like 5 or 6 that pop up, and I'll like creep on their page because I'm like, I haven't seen you in forever, and I love you.
I like Spensois.
I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, my For You page is just a lot of. It's very LGBT.
Yes.
Very LGBT.
Mine is.
And Marissa's always
not
mad at me. Not mad at me, but Marissa's always like, she'll send me a video of like a gay couple or a lesbian couple, and she'll be like, you did this to me. Because I always send her stuff.
Sorry.
And I'll send her stuff. I think before I've sent her something and been like, I'm trying to help you get this on your For You page. Because the gay side of TikTok is so fun.
Oh, yeah. I swear I'm on the gay side of TikTok.
Probably.
It's gay talk, interior design, home renovation. Mm-hmm. Oh, Midwestern Mama.
I don't know that. Midwestern Mama? In a good way, you're saying? Or in a bad way?
So good.
Okay.
She just does something to my soul that I can't describe.
Interesting.
All she does is put food in her cabinets.
She just organizes?
Yes. But, like, I go to sleep every night before I go to bed. If I don't take melatonin. I search on TikTok, Midwestern Mama, and I am asleep in 10 minutes.
And it puts you to sleep?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
She's so good. It's like therapy.
God, I'm so glad you bought me this chapstick. I texted Cassie before she got here, and I said, I have a major favor to ask you. And I know it wasn't actually that big of a favor, but I was like, please, I have so much to do before we record. I need you to go to the store and get me feminine products and chapstick. Tampons, okay? They're tampons. Tampons and chapstick because my lips are chapped and my coochie's bleeding.
Swear Target does not sell chapstick other than that.
Really?
Because I went
I've never heard of this.
I know. I went all throughout the
Soft
makeup
lips.
aisles. And I'm like, okay, I'm not buying you an EOS lip balm.
The eggs.
Literally, it's like the Dasani
That's so 8 years ago.
chapstick. Yeah.
The Dasani
I know.
chapstick.
Because it literally has an ingredient that dries out your lips. Dasani
Yeah.
has salt in it. So
Yeah. No, thank
No.
you.
But I was searching, and I couldn't find it until I got to
Just
the
for even-
checkout line.
Is that one brand just called chapstick? You know what I'm talking about? Like the black one is their standard.
Yeah.
Is the one thing I ask every guest. I want to know what you have to say about it. So the one thing I ask every guest. If you could give one piece of advice to your 18-year-old self, what would it be and why? My arm hurts. What, did I bruise it? Oh my god.
Mine does because of James.
I know. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Let me see. Where did he get you?
I'm totally fine.
Oh, he scratched you
Yeah.
up. Look at my hand right
I'm
here.
used to it. Okay.
That was in my sleep. I woke up to this pain.
No white bedding.
He's such a great cat. The white bedding is
love
doing
him.
okay,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, it's doing all right. Do you remember what you wrote down
No.
on the questionnaire?
What did I write down?
You wrote down dump him.
Oh god.
On the questionnaire.
That's so dumb. I feel like everyone says that.
Which
Stain-
I thought was pretty iconic.
Thank you.
And clearly you did, so.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Unless that still stands true. No, I'm just kidding.
God, no.
I'm like, Aaron, watch out.
Maybe.
We'll
We'll
see.
see if he buys me Jimmy John's.
If he gets me Jimmy John's tonight, it might be questionable. Deal breaker.
Did he put onions
After-
on my turkey tom? We will see.
I need those crispy onions. How, wait, you don't like onions or you do?
I love onions.
Okay, I thought you meant it'd be bad if he got them on there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What?
That's another TikToker that I love. It's this Indian woman who cooks like the best food, and she literally eats a fourth of an onion with her meal. She just takes bites out of it.
Oh my god,
Yeah, so I started doing that.
really?
Yeah, really
My mom
enjoyed it.
loves onion.
Yeah.
Like growing up, I didn't like it. Now I do. I love onion. But growing up, it would be like, ugh, nasty. And she would literally be like, put it on my plate. And she would just munch on
I'll
it.
take it.
Raw red
Like a
onion or
chip.
white onion. She's crazy. But anyway.
I would
Advice.
say
Oh, wait. How long have you and Aaron been together? That was what I was going to ask.
2 years.
Okay.
In a month.
I was going to say after 2 years and a month, you're like, this is a deal breaker.
Yeah.
I got to go. No onion.
I'm not going all the way to Jimmy John's. There's specific shoestring onions.
Yeah. I need them.
Okay.
Okay. One piece
I
of
would
advice.
say stay in touch with all of your friends. No. I'm sorry, I'm changing.
You're like, no, actually, don't do that.
I'm going
Drop
to say,
Molly immediately.
Yes. I'm going to say don't water a dead plant.
Like metaphorically?
Yes.
Ooh.
Because I've gone through so many friendships, and after explaining them to other people, it's like, oh my god, they treated you so awfully. Like, why did you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we've been friends for so long. Why would I stop being friends with them?
Yup.
Or, like, in relationships, like, I was the one trying all the time,
Mhm.
but it was already dead, so.
Damn.
I do
Don't
water my
water.
dead plants, like, actually, because
The
I'm like,
literal
maybe
dead
it'll
ones.
come back. Yeah.
I have one plant. It's not dead yet. It's a little cactus in my room. It's not dead yet,
She's
but
so pretty.
I haven't watered her in a very long time. I should probably do that
Yeah.
tonight. It's been at least like a month.
I did kill a cactus.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, within a month.
Sometimes that's hard to do.
Yeah,
Not all of
it
them.
was bad.
Well, that's it. Do you have anything else to add before I go into the closing remarks?
Try the drink.
Try the drink, you guys. Give
You
it a
will
go.
Not be disappointed.
UV cake, pineapple juice,
juice,
grenadine.
grenadine.
Is that it?
Yep.
And ice.
Hmm.
Clearly. It's such a pretty color, too.
I know.
I wish I could have seen when you were making it, because I
I know,
bet
I
it
should
looked
have showed
cute
you.
going through the
Yep.
motions. I bet it was a vibe.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll close it off. Cassie, thank you
Of course.
for being a guest on That's Iconic.
I love it.
So happy to have you here, finally.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to say that to so many guests this season. I'm always like season. Because truly, there are so many that I'm like, I should have had them in season 1, but I just fell off the face of the earth. Yeah, so thank you finally for being here.
I've been looking forward to it for so long.
Of course. And for the lovely drinks and the chapstick and the tampons. Thank you so much.
Gave me time to get this stuff for the drinks because I have 2 Bud Light lemonades sitting in my car right now.
Oh, we could have just drank those.
Yeah.
We could have double fisted it.
I was more excited for these.
Fair enough. I'll take that. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of That's Iconic. Episode 6 last season. We made it to episode 9 before I fell off, so we're gonna see how far we make it this round. Thank you again to Cassie for joining us today. It was so super fun, and I just said this, but thank you for listening. Don't forget to email me at iconicthats@gmail.com. Hop on Apple Podcasts, leave me a 5-star rating and review. Follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, That's Iconic or That's Iconic Podcast, and tune in to the video episode on YouTube. I will post it. Episode drops Thursday. I think Sunday is how I have it scheduled. So a few days after the video goes live. So make sure you tune in. And that's all I've got. I guess always remember. I didn't realize.
I was trying not to make sound into the mic, but I was trying to finish
the drink. You were chewing on ice?
No, it just all went into my... I'm sorry.
You said, hold on, let me spit this out.
Hold on, let me spit the ice out.
Okay. Always remember, that's iconic. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.